is Tuesday. It is the 4th of February. I'm Monita Rajpal. This is CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Our top stories today. It is one of the largest sporting events in the world, and this year it carries a record eye-watering price tag of more than $50 billion. And this is the man who's staking his reputation on it. Russian President Vladimir Putin. He's just touched down in the Black Sea resort city of Sochi as it prepares for the grand opening of the Winter Olympic Games in just 3 days' time. He'll be hoping the Games cement Russia's position as a global sports power, but as athletes begin to arrive, organizers are facing unwanted criticism about unfinished hotel rooms, lengthy traffic jams, and fears of a terrorist attack. CNN's Nick Payton-Walsh joins us now live from Sochi. Nick, give us an idea of how things are looking where you are.
Certainly we're seeing a last-minute flurry here of preparation. Definitely some things are not ready, but I have to say...
Thank you. Nick Payton-Walsh live for us from Sochi. And we've got complete coverage of the Sochi Games in a special section of our website. Just log on to cnn.com/Sochi for the latest updates once competition starts. Investors around the world are on high alert after a global stock sell-off. Here's how the main markets in Europe are doing 3.5 hours into the trading day. When we look at the numbers right now, and the stocks are all in the red, all not doing well at all. London investor attention is now turning to Wall Street, which will open in just under 3 hours. So what can we expect? And more importantly, what's driving all this negativity? Nina DeSantis joins us now from London with more on that. Nina?
Well, Monita, if you look at what's caused this, I like to use this analogy of a sort of fuse, if you like. On the one hand, it starts out with concerns surrounding the fiscal stimulus, monetary stimulus, I should say, from the Fed. That one being...
All right, Nina, thank you very much for that. We appreciate that roundup. Nina DeSantis there live for us from London. And we'll be right back here on News Center. Stay with us. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. I'm Monita Rajpal. In Indonesia, search and rescue teams have been patrolling an area just in and outside the danger zone around Mount Sinabung. They are they're searching, I should say, for more possible victims. At least 15 people were killed when the volcano erupted on Saturday, sending scalding ash far down the mountainside. Simon Mosen joins us now from near Mount Sinabung on the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Simon, what have you been seeing today?
Monita, well, when we first got here, we saw that Mount Sinabung was still spewing that hot ash, the clouds going up in the air from several places.
All right, Simon, thank you very much for that. Simon Mosen there in Sumatra, keeping an eye on Mount Sinabung and the devastating cause and the effects of this volcano. The World Health Organization describes it as an imminent human disaster. A new report predicts cancer cases will soar by 70% worldwide in the next 20 years. Within 2 decades, 13 million people will die. That's almost double the number of present fatal cases. Say drugs can only do so much, and more work needs to be done on cancer prevention. Joining us now to discuss the report is Professor Bernard Stewart, co-editor of World Cancer Report 2014. He joins us now from our London studio. Professor, thank you very much for being with us. How do we prevent cancer?
Monita, it's a pleasure to talk to you. We prevent cancer, particularly in high-income countries, by looking at those established choices in behaviour that determine cancer risk, that is smoking, drinking of alcohol.
Professor Bernard Stewart, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate that.
Pleasure.
You're watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Parts of the U.S. are bracing for another storm punch. Yep, more snow, folks, and ice could slam the Midwest and the Northeast, which is you are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong in the U.S. What's already been a winter full of storms, it's not letting up just yet. Let's get more now with Maya Ramos at the World Weather Center. What more can those of you expect in the Northeast and Midwest, I should say, right, Mara?
Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. Again, we had a big change in weather. I know everybody watching the Super Bowl on Sunday saw how lovely the weather is. Ice moving in across those areas. Back to you.
Not fun indeed. Mari, thank you very much for that. Now we've got an incredible story of survival. Well, we are hearing exclusively from a man who says he was lost in the Pacific Ocean for 13 harrowing months. He tells CNN his faith kept him alive during the darkest moments. Well, as Rafael Roma reports, this man's parents also never gave up hope.
My heart would tell me that my son was not dead. But
you are watching CNN News Center. I'm Monita Rajpal at CNN Hong Kong. Thank you for joining us. I'll update you the news headlines in just a couple of minutes.